have you hot mamas out there. Hope you've had a great week. My friend Justine is back, and this time we're talking core. All of you moms know core is really, really important. We want to get that really strong core to help us with all of our everyday activities to become a little bit stronger. So I know that you've been on this channel before and everyone enjoyed your HIIT workout. So you guys are in for a treat. She's going to go over her core workout. I know you guys are going to love it. Justine?
Hi, Justine, certified personal trainer, and we are going to be doing a core workout today.
Why do moms need to have a strong core?
A strong core is important for everyone, but especially moms because they're running after kids and so on. It's very important because it basically is the middle of everything. Like if you have a strong core, then everything else is going to be strong. So it's like the basic building block of everything else. You want a strong core because you don't want to have any injuries, and it helps with any other pains. Having a strong core reduces back pain and any other pains you might be having, neck, back, because that's where you want all your strength to come from.
Let's talk a little bit about form. I know that sometimes there are some core exercises that you need to be aware. You mentioned having neck pain and things like that. So let's talk a little bit about form and why it's important to have good form, specifically whenever you're doing core workouts.
Form is so important because, like I said before, you don't want to risk injury. So if you don't have proper form, then you do run the risk of injuring your back or your neck. So it's really important to make sure you're doing each move right. And also with form is that you could be working not the correct muscle that we want you to be working if you're not doing it correctly. So you want to make sure that you're doing it correctly and you're targeting the muscle that you're intended to.
Right. So I know that everyone has seen 6-pack in 6 days and all of those really intense core workouts. So debunk that myth for us. Can you get a 6-pack abs from doing specifically core exercises?
I wish I could say yes, because then I would have a 6-pack. But the answer to that, sadly, for us is no. So you need to have a proper diet and exercise, and it needs to be cardio and strength conditioning, all that. You have to have a good all-around regimen.
Nutritional plan.
Yes, to actually see a 6-pack. And it's especially harder for us because, us moms may have that extra skin or that extra little around the abdomen. Yeah. So that's really hard to get rid of. And you can build really great core muscles with just exercise, but you will not see a 6-pack if you don't really, you have to be dedicated.
Dial into everything specifically. But every mom needs to have a strong core, regardless if your goal and your objective is 6-pack abs one day. Having a strong core, like Justine just said, is going to lead to better overall health, better form, less injuries, and being able to keep up with your kiddos, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so tell us about the core exercises, what exercises that you picked, and why they're important to moms.
Okay, so we picked a lot of back-friendly exercises. Your back and your neck, which is obviously important as a mom to not be laid up. Plank.
Nobody got time for that.
Yeah, exactly. Plank shoulder taps was the first exercise, and planks are excellent for your entire core. And then the shoulder tap just adds a little bit of you're working your shoulders, you're working your arms, but you're working your entire core and you're trying to keep your hips steady. You don't want to rock. So it's a good exercise.
And you're sucking in your,
make
try
sure
to focus on getting good breath. And
yes, you want your spine to be flat. And you want to make sure you're engaging your core the whole time. So the planks are great for that. The second exercise we chose were butterfly sit-ups. And these are a great alternative to regular sit-ups because it forces you to actually use your entire core. A lot of times when you do sit-ups, you use your hip flexors a lot to help you pull yourself up. So this way you're decreasing the amount that you want to engage your hip flexors when you're doing the butterfly sit-up. And it gets your whole core working because you get a full flexion. Third exercise we chose were hollow rocks, and you can modify that with the hollow hold. And the same thing as the butterfly sit-ups, it works your entire core. So it works all your ab muscles from the top to the bottom. I chose leg raises. So that's working your lower abdomen, which is really important for moms because that's where we have the biggest problem. Yeah. Obviously, we have that little
nice mom pooch from our sweet little babies.
So you want to definitely work the lower abs. I chose bird dog because that's just a really good exercise for balance and core. So it increases stability and balance. And the same thing, it's very back friendly and neck friendly.
I like that. I like that move. I think that's probably my favorite one. It seems to be really peaceful. Is it? You also find that in yoga.
Yeah. It's almost like a yoga. It is definitely, but people look at it and they think like, oh, that's so easy, and actually, it's really not.
Right. It's a lot harder than what it looks.
Yeah. So
which means it's a really good exercise.
Right. And the last exercise was the standing side crunch, which same thing. It lowers the risk of hurting your neck and your back because you're not laying and you're not pulling on your neck. So you're standing and you're using the same oblique muscles that you would if you were lying down, only it's a little bit easier for us to do.
I mean, just like the HIIT exercises, these exercises can be done anywhere. While your kids are playing or watching a video, you can put out a mat right next to them in the living room and do these exercises. So it's exercises that don't really take a lot of time. You can make your way through, depending on time, you can make your way through with more reps or to do the rotation a couple more times, but really it can be done anywhere.
Yes, and typically you want to do like 10 to 12 reps of each exercise, and then I usually say like 3 to 5 rounds, depending on how much time you have and how advanced you are, how beginner you are. So 3 rounds is good, 5 rounds is better. Great.
And a great way to get the kids involved too.
Yeah.
Core exercises you mentioned was the kind of the foundation to your health and your exercises. So I know that you did a 10-minute HIIT video with us before. So if you are watching this core workout and you want to get a little bit more, click on our HIIT workout too, because I know that you're going to enjoy that too. So give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and we hope to see you back real soon. Thanks. Have a wonderful week. Bye.